Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. I am back, honey. I am back with the review for Real Housewives Miami, okay? Season 5, episode 2, because it is getting good. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I am leaning more so on the side of Miss Larsa Pippen because I do feel like Lisa just be doing a whole lot. And what's crazy is that she's gonna say and do a lot of stuff, and it's gonna end up slapping her in her face within the next few weeks. So, girl, it's definitely getting juicy to the juice. Okay, so let's get into it. Y'all know I'm gonna just pull out a few things that stuck out to me. Okay, now hearing Julia speak on her farm and how Martina doesn't really like when she I guess like the times that she chooses to take care of the farm. You know, hearing that about Martina, it bothers me because I feel like Martina don't like SHI. I feel like it's giving Martina be slick controlling, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that Martina girl. I just, I think she will annoy me for sure. Like we saw a clip of when old girl was showing her breast. She was like, put up some of your cleavage. We saw how she had her shirt unbuttoned and it wasn't even showing anything. Martina wanted to button it up. And then it's like, girl, you always be gone. You think I'm going to be at this house by my mother self? Like, yeah, like Martina, I won't be able to do Martina too much longer. I feel like they're trying to show us that Julia is on her way out. Okay, Miss Julia is she on her way out, probably by the end of the season or the top of next. I don't see them lasting much longer. Okay, what else is going on? All right. Oh, I also don't think that Miss Julia is really a lesbian. Like I think she's bisexual. I do. I don't think she's a lesbian. I think if she were to break up with Martino or that relationship ended, she would definitely be over here dating her cute old man. Okay, period. All right. Now Lisa, Gertie, and Alexia. Lisa talking about this same situation over and over again. Lisa sitting up here talking about how she insulted Larsa's building and not Larsa, and feels a way that Larsa came at her and insulted her. And I'm just like, shut the hell up. Shut up. Girl, when you talked about her building, you knew what you were doing. You were pretty much insinuating that she may do some of the things that you said. We know she does OnlyFans, so you definitely were taking a shot at that. Also, the stripper, hookers, all that other stuff. Like you was slick taking a shot at your friend. Like less than I and say that we did, girl. Like stop playing. Gertie finally tells Alicia how she was feeling about the comparison, right? Of course, I'm sorry, not Alicia, but Alexia. Alexia wanted her to work on the upcoming bachelor party or the wedding celebration or whatever. And that's when Gertie felt like she was too busy. She had a wedding at that time. And then it was another thing where she did a comparison between, I believe it was Mirasol's event and Gertie's event. And Gertie was like, girl, you can't compare the two. Number one, mine was a charity event. And then number two, girl, like I had decor. Miss Girl had nothing but statues that were already in the building. I agree with Gertie on that. I do feel like there is no comparison at all. Absolutely no comparison. So you was wrong for that, Miss Ma'am. Okay. But I mean, why would you even compare the two? Like what? It's like, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't no comparison. But anyway, girl, it is what it is. So they seem to be on better terms, for the moment. So whatever. Okay. We learned that Lisa ended up unfollowing Kiki because she didn't like how Kiki moved. She told me some Kiki finally done when it got her a piece of a voice, girl. So she over there feeling a way about that. Okay. So she done unfollowed her. Now we see Nicole and her mama over there talking. Nicole is talking to her mom about her dad, right? And her issues with her dad. Her mom lets her know, you have some of the same characteristics as your father. Like, you are very, very hard on people. I feel like you're hard on me. I feel like you hurt my feelings and stuff like that. And, of course, Nicole started to cry. She says, I'm not mean. And she just started to get in her feelings because she's hard on herself. So because she's hard on herself, she often is hard on others. And that girl, I could truly relate. I can be very hard on myself and I could definitely put that off on other people. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a lot of stuff, expectations where I think they should be with themselves and just in general. And maybe it's because not only am I hard on myself, but I be seeing a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely be that person as well. So when she said, I mean, like, is this the Virgo part of me? Like, is this the Virgo thing coming out? I was like, girl, I don't know. Is it? Because I'm on the cusp. Okay. I'm on the cusp of Leo and the Virgo. So is that my piece of Virgo that's pulling out of me, girl, where I'm really hard on people, girl? Now I see what Beyonce get it. I do. It be the Virgo in her. Yeah, because that's why Beyonce be working on people down to the ground. Cause she be hard on herself and she also be hard on other. Okay, it is the Virgo side. It's the Virgo side. Noted. Okay, I finally figured it out. Okay, thanks to Nicole. Let's keep going. Gueudy. Gueudy can't attend Alexia's party because y'all know she got the wedding celebration later on that day. She can't attend the party, so she decided she's going to send flowers. Baby, Alexia was pissed. All right, she appreciated it, but she was pissed because she like, girl, out of all the things that you could send me, you going to send me a motherfucking flower? Like, girl, I have tons of flowers. I don't need no more. Now, girl, don't be sitting up here acting like Nene leaks, okay? Remember how Miss Cynthia sent them flowers and Nene just felt like that wasn't enough? Remember that when it came down to Greg's passing and stuff last year? Yeah, don't be up here acting like that, Miss Alexia. Girl, you better be glad she sent anything because she could have just ignored you. What did you want, an ice sculpture? What would you have liked that Gueudy sent to you to make you feel, do something to make me feel good? Do something to make me feel good. Like, what did you want her to do to make you feel good? Okay, let us know. Now, Lisa, baby, Lisa over here fake, baby. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna waste nobody's time. Lisa is fake, okay? She's a fraud, is what it's giving. So she come over there to Alexia party. And she comes without Lenny. So Marisol is like, girl, where is the Lenny? Like, where is the Leonard? Like, where is he? Here go lying ass Lisa, because that's her new name, lying ass Lisa. Lisa says, oh, well, somebody had to be at home to watch the kids. And I said, wait a minute, girl, let me rewind that. Did I hear what I hear? I said, how he supposed to be at home watching the kids when he couldn't come anyway, and you had to go and find a nanny to watch the kids. You had to find somebody else to watch the kids. And just like Marisol said in the confessional, wait a minute, boo. Wait a minute. This lady got all them 80-some folks working around that house, and you mean to tell me not now one of them people could watch them kids? Really? Really? Oh, really? You said what? Who? You said what? To who? Oh, really? For real? That's how you feel? Like, girl, we know that you over there lying, Miss Lisa. Okay? So I can't wait till she get bust out. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not featuring her right now because, again, it's giving perfect Patty. That's what she wants to be for sure. So Lisa and Larsa talk for the umpteenth time, and I'm just like, girl, can we move away from the conversation? Let's move it along, please. Lisa tells her that she's fighting dirty, and I'm like, girl, that lady wasn't really fighting dirty. She was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, call you out. Maybe it was a little bit of dirty, girl. I mean, maybe you're right a little bit. So Larsa says, but girl, it's public knowledge. Like, girl, everybody can find out you got a mortgage. I said, we can, girl, because I'm about to look it up. I had forgot to look it up, but I'm going to look it up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, it's public knowledge. And then here go Lisa lying again. She denying that she got a mortgage. Larsa is telling her, like, she knows for a fact, like, you may not know that you got a mortgage, but girl, you got one. I don't understand the big deal about having one. I guess she feels like she's richer if she doesn't have a mortgage, therefore meaning she doesn't have debt that could equal up to $80 million or whatever. So maybe, I mean, I guess, honey, but whatever. So now Lisa over here fighting dirty while she's sitting over there telling Larsa she fighting dirty, and she brings up Larsa stealing somebody's husband and asking if it's a fact. She's like, okay, so if I bring up you messing with somebody's husband, girl, like, is that a fact? And I said, girl, my, how we're bringing this subject to the forefront, honey, especially when you're going to be in the spotlight in the coming weeks about this very situation on your end. Wow. Okay, so Lisa thinks Larsa is punishing her for not having her back in New York. And I say, now, you, girl, I'm with you when you're right, because I do think a little bit of that is going on. I do. I think she was going to give you a little bit of grace, but she was slick distancing herself from you. But when you said what you said and it got back to her, you opened up the airways for her to go in on you in the way that she did. Like, it's just what it is, Miss Ma'am, okay? Sorry. I just felt like Lisa was corny. I feel like Lisa's corny, and she's going to hold on to what she and Larsa talked about for the rest of the night like she did the previous night, okay? She's going to continue to hold on. She went all around the boat talking about, she said, I had a mortgage. I don't have a mortgage. I have $80 million house. Like, oh, my God, I don't have a mortgage. So Nicole tells her that no one has a right to expose your financial business, especially on a boat with strangers. And I said, number one, is public record. Number two, ain't nobody exposing nothing. That was a conversation between Larsa and Lisa. Lisa wanted to have the conversation, baby. And Lisa is also the one that's walking around the boat exposing what that conversation was about between she and Larsa. So if anybody is making somebody look like a fool, it's Lisa making herself look like a fool. But that's just what I think, okay? Now let's move on. All right. And then for Lisa to say that she got an $80 million mortgage and then want to sit up there, I'm sorry, $80 million house and really want me to believe that she don't have a mortgage. Girl, you can never get me to believe no shit like that. I don't care what Lisa talking about. I don't give a what Lisa talking about. And you probably didn't have a mortgage or whatever out on your house when y'all first got it, but you probably got one out on it now, and you probably was not privy to it or didn't know anything about it because it's probably not in your name. Okay, so maybe you're right. You probably don't have a mortgage because it's in your husband's name. Possibly. You feel what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and keep going. Then she turns around and she gets upset. She wants to walk off, go to the bathroom, whatever. She calls Larsa jealous and says that she's just jealous. I mean, like, it's not my fault that your life didn't end up how you wanted it to, and my life ended up how I wanted it to. I said, mine. Girl, let me tell you, production is on your head the way they showing these different parts of what you talking about, only for everything to blow up in your face within a few weeks. Like, not her life didn't turn out how she wanted it, but your life turned out how you wanted it. So, girl, I ain't even got to say nothing else. It's just funny. I hope it ages well, and we see that it's not going to, okay? Now, a few weeks later, what do we see? Lenny is trying to bring old girl to the house. Now, I don't know when Lisa found out about this new woman, but the argument that they showed us, it appears as though Lisa may have been privy about this new woman, and if so, she's been privy to this woman for more than 2 weeks. It makes me feel like she's been out here fake pumping like she always do, okay? I see you with your maid outfit on like you always are. Like, a girl, that's what it's giving, okay? You out here, you been fake pumping whole time. You knew that man had his side piece or whatever, and you over here making excuses and all this other stuff for him. But anyway, so that's one of the questions that I have is, did she already know about this? She went off on Lenny and said, you better not bring that BIT to my house. You better not, you trying to bring this woman to the house where my kids at, like, we gonna have a motherfucking problem. Girl, they flashed to a different time where he was telling her she got to get out the house. He need her gone, like, by the end of the month or something like that. She's like, I can't believe you're trying to put me out this house. I'm the mother of your kids or something like that. He says, well, you're gonna have to leave anyway because that's what the court's gonna tell you. Like, you gotta go anyway. So do you hear me? Do you hear me? I said, whoa. I said, Lenny coming at her like that? Girl, Lenny been disrespectful as hell, and ain't nobody finna tell me that he hasn't been. And ain't nobody finna tell me the faces that he's worked on, he hasn't done a little more with them. Period. Okay, hasn't he and Lisa been up and down with their relationships over the years? Right? Then they break up for a period of time, get back together, whatever the case is. Like, girl, Lenny been out here doing his thing, and the way that he was talking to her, do you hear me? Do you, like, girl, listen, that man, Well, either way, girl. Good luck. Okay, that's all that I got. I wanted to come to you guys real quick with my thoughts about Real Housewives of Miami episode 2. Definitely stay tuned. I'm going to try to get through more of these reviews if possible today. Okay, so again, I thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to join Patreon, go ahead and join us where you can get exclusive access to Real Housewives of Potomac, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and other content that YouTube would not necessarily allow me to put over here on YouTube. Okay, so definitely come on over. I also recommend that you become a Patreon over becoming a member of the channel. Just the FYI, I appreciate all of the support. Definitely like the video. It still helps because I'm still growing the channel over here, and also subscribe to the channel as well. Okay, thank you guys so much. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.